What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nikki, and I'm back. And you guys, I hope you're enjoying your Monday morning. I just had to drop my sister off at school, and I'm back at home, y'all. And I was listening to the word. I listened to actually quite a few people this morning. It's already what 8:30, something like that, and I just been listening and listening and listening. But I came across this word. I forgot the man name. He's somebody new that I've been listening to kind of lately. I've been liking some of the things that he been saying and stuff like that. How he preach and tell the word. And a question he just asked was, "What is your preference? What in your life today that does not fit your tomorrow?" And I could honestly say, y'all, a lot of the things that I need to let go of, I don't let go of simply because I feel like that's how you connect with people. Like, for instance, um, family. What goes on in family? What goes on in other people's lives? Like, not saying that I only have a relationship with people when it comes to speaking on other people's lives, but what I'm saying is it eventually goes there. Like I can have a conversation with anybody. Hey girl, how you doing? Hey cool. Hey auntie, whoever. How you doing today? And then it eventually goes to girl, you seen this, you seen that, and stuff like that. And honestly, y'all, I don't care if it's somebody that I don't really, well, I wouldn't say I dislike because I really don't dislike anybody. It's just people that don't like me. But um I don't even really be want to hear it. Like I listen to it, but I feel as though I shouldn't because really I'm in no place to judge anybody, regardless of what I have, regardless of what God has blessed me with. I still feel as though I'm not in any phase or any stage of my life to just try to talk about other people's lives. Now it do, like I said, it do kind of get to you when you like when you know people be so judgmental of your life. So then when you turn around and hear what's going on in their life, well, you like, well, you it's not like you really want to hear it, but you like, oh, you can't believe that certain people going through certain things simply because you know how judgmental they is of other people or of your life or things like that. So it's like but it just to me, I don't even care. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to be a part of it. Like I'm still focusing, and I still got places that I want to go. Like I said, if it's not of God, I don't want it. Honestly, if it's not of God, I don't want it. And I know all of that comes with judgment. Choosing, like, even with what I've chosen. I left my job back in May, but I did receive like my last paycheck probably like July or something, beginning of July. And well, no, it wasn't. It was August. I received my last paycheck in August, but I'm not choosing to not work simply because I just don't want to work anymore, or I got a husband that can hold down the bills and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with it. It's just that I literally want to better myself. I want to do better than what I did before. I do not want to settle for anything. So, if I have a conversation with my husband about me bettering myself and asking if he could at least try to hold it down until I'm able to get where I want to be to better our marriage and better our financial situation, then honestly, that really has nothing to do with nobody else. But people are going to judge. I've been over the holiday, I was called a housewife. And that is so funny to me because never, ever, and never, ever have I ever felt like I was a housewife. Never, ever have I even intended to be a housewife. Because honestly, I still don't like just going cleaning up and all that other stuff. I still rather pay somebody to come in and do it because it's a lot of stuff that I ain't even know that we got. I open up a window and find all kind of flies. I'm like, how flies get in the inside of more? I guess on us. I don't know. I have no idea. But when you got people who are paid to do, they pay attention to every small detail. Me, it's still maybe some things that I don't know and I may not pay attention to until I get to that point and see, well, nah, I didn't clean this, I didn't touch this, or whatever, whatever. But like I said, I never been a housewife, never wanted to be a housewife. I just know I want to better myself. And I pray that me and my husband are able to lean on each other when we want to do something and we just need the other person's support. Because that's all it is. I just want his support. And I feel like he came into my life to help better me. Y'all, if y'all meet people and y'all in relationships and y'all not bettering yourselves, y'all not building anything, it's like, what's the point of the relationship? Like, the whole reason to me for a relationship is to help build each other, regardless of whatever trials and tribulations comes up. That's what you're supposed to do. But when other people have conversations because of who my husband is, I told y'all he wasn't even full time. He part time military, but he's had his career for a long time. Even before he met me, he already had his career, and so sometimes when you have people like that comes from hood or whatever, whatever, they're the cherished ones because that's the one that everybody always go to when they need something or whatever, whatever. But I can say that it's different now simply because my husband has a household and he has a whole nother family. So people are gonna be judgmental of that just because of that. Just because he can't just hand it out to any and everybody simply because he have a household. People, that shouldn't be a problem, but it creates a problem. It creates a problem for other people. And honestly, regardless of anything, I've always been that person to tell my husband, I mean, if you in a position to help your family, help your family. If you're in a position to help anybody, it's a person walking up on the street. If they ask you for $5 and you probably just want to buy them something to eat rather than give them the money, well, just go buy them something to eat. Like, you're supposed to help. You're supposed to. But not just help people get drunk or just buy the latest bag or whatever, whatever. No. It has to be something in a more serious form. And I do understand that. But I pray, I just pray to God that if anything was to happen within my marriage, it's because of me and my husband and not because of anybody else. But I could say that I've been close with my family and I could say that my husband is close with my family. But me, on the other hand, any choices and decisions that I've made in my life, my family really had nothing to do with it. Because my family is not the supporter. They'll support you, but only for so much. They too busy trying to get ahead that they really don't want to show other people the way. They're really not trying to make it so that it could be easier for you. They gatekeep. I would say that. They gatekeep. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody to, they want you to excel but not higher than them. They want you to do good but not better than them. That's how my that's how my folks is, like, for real. And I really do hate it because I'm not that person. I never have been that type of person. If I make it and I'm able to put somebody else on, then I will do it. But I have been that type of person that I have like had family members to work under me before and it did not end well. And so I would never want to just work within a family dynamic. Because y'all admit, my family really, you really got people who no matter how smart you feel that you is, they feel like they always smarter than you. They always better than you. Like it's just ridiculous. I just don't understand. Like regardless of how smart you is, you never know what you can learn from the other person, from another person. Like, and I've seen that where I've put people on pedestals because they talk a good game, but then come around when they need help, they come to me and ask me for help. And I'll be like, oh, well, I can show you how to do this, how you do it, explain it, whatever, whatever. And I'm on to the next. I'm really not worried about it. But people play the role. And I guess, you know what I'm saying, some people know how to kiss Buddha a little bit more and they throw salt on other people, so they can get ahead. That's just how this world is. That's just how this world is. And I just, I recognized it. And I just know God to me at this point and stage of my life, he is revealing everybody who really not for me. And I could say it's a lot. Like I probably got people at this point judging me because I know that it's so much go on within the family and stuff like that. But it still won't stop me from sending out a message to love your family and love the ones you got and stuff like that. It still won't stop me because my love for you, because I dislike you, I can't show that I love you no matter what. Like you're supposed to cherish the people that is in your life. Nobody ever wants to just live on this earth completely by themselves. But you have to, like I said, have grace for people. God forgive you, why we can't forgive the next? I ain't gotta hang around you to love you. I ain't gotta hang around you to even just like you. I could just like you and be like, okay, girl, you cool. And still see you over there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to hang together because I promise y'all, that's really how I am. I honestly have no friends. I really talk to my family, certain ones. But I feel like a lot of the time, people don't talk to me because people always want to keep me under them. And whatever God has in store for me, I'm going for it. And I'm going his way. That's why I started this channel to speak on God, to highlight all of my trials and tribulations, everything that I've been through with people, with anything, with jobs, whatever the situation may be that I may talk about. I'm just trying to highlight it. So to show you guys and show people in the world that we all go through things. And I ain't going to say I'm going through the worst situation, but I do not have the best people around me. I do not. I have very judgmental people around me. I have people who really don't want to see me win. And I'm happy I'm doing it this way because I get to capture my journey. I'm capturing where I came from. And I'm capturing where I'm going. And in the midst of it, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm headed there. And I'm going to talk about everything that happens in my life. I want to talk about, well, probably not every little thing because some things, I may forget about because it don't even be that serious. But I'm going to capture the things that's happening in my life so that I can look back on it and say, this is where I was at this date on 2025. In 2025. But in 2026, I want to be in a whole different place than where I was. And like I said, I only want God to take me there. I only want God to lead me there. I only want Jesus Christ to lead me where I'm going. I don't want to clock in for no person that's evil and want to talk about folks all the time and want to, teachers pet this person and then work everybody else. I don't want to do that. I can't. Even though I know how to go to work and do my job and get it over with, it's still my job affects the next person, and the next person's job affects mine. So I can't deal with the drama. But I'd rather deal with whatever drama it is that comes with me following God. And that's just it for me. Honestly. I want to work for the Lord. I want to serve him. And I want to that to me is what touches me. At this point in my life, that's what gives me joy. Having a career, working for God, working for Jesus Christ, working for something positive, someone positive, something that I know that can help not only one, but can help thousands and millions of people. Because clocking in at these jobs and stuff like that, people steal for themselves. Like they'll help you, but only so much. Like, yeah, y'all just don't know. I could have been at my last job. I don't know if I spoke about it, but I could have became a manager. But guess what? I know for a fact that I had somebody that my manager at the time went and put a bad word in for me. I know she did because she really don't like me. She really did not like me. And the thing about it is I could not stay somewhere where I could not elevate. If my check was going to continue to look this small, no, this not for me. This not for me. I got bills. So I couldn't stay there. And I'm not settling anymore. So that's why I say, whatever it is, once I left that job, I prayed to God. And I want whatever he wants for me, I want it from him. I don't want it from nobody else. I want to, whatever it is, pray about it. And if it's for me, he'll show me that it's for me. But if it's not, if he ain't showing me that it's for me, I'm leaving. And that's just it. But y'all, today, I know I started off with, what's your preference? What can you let go of today that you know will not benefit you tomorrow? And like I said, it's a lot of gossip. It's a lot of people. I really just want to focus. I really want to focus and put God at my main focus. And, I don't have a problem with people, but I'm just, a lot of things just not of me anymore. I can't talk about somebody else when I know I ain't where I want to be at. And even if I'm where I want to be, I still don't want to downplay the next person or talk about the next person because it's all a journey. It's all a journey. And we all have our life journey. And you may not feel like you're worthy of the day, but the next day you might wake up and feel worthy. So you just never know. And you can't sit around and talk about people because you never know what God will place that person. You'll think you at the highest point in your life and the level can't be reached over you, but God will show you that people that do not mess with his anointed, do not mess with a child of God. And whatever he wants for that person will have. So y'all, decide on in y'all life what y'all can let go of that really don't benefit you and really just bring you probably drama or heartache and pain or whatever that it's just not good, and let's just change it. I know 2026 coming up. We got 30 days to New Year's, and I think we got some changes to do. We got some New Year's resolutions, We got some vision boards. We got some writing down. We got some praying and some giving it to God. We got to change. We got to let go of these things that's not really of us, and it's not of God. So I just had to come on here and make this video, y'all. I promise y'all, this is like a diary for me. I come on here and I talk, like I said, because sometimes you may not want to write it down, but I could talk about it and I could post it because I would rather. I really want to start a conversation. I want somebody to really try to engage with me. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation. You know, be my best internet friend. Like I don't know, I don't have any friends where I live at because I'm not really a going out person and stuff like that. I'm really trying to get closer to God, but I want somebody who's on the same level as me. Somebody who want to talk about God and want to get closer to God and just want to leave the drama alone. Focus on themselves, focus on their career, and focus on what's really important in life, and that's being happy, having joy, being happy, having God in your life, great health. Like, that's it, that's all. So, I thank y'all for listening to me, tuning in to me once again. Y'all like, comment, or subscribe on my videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. I see y'all watching. Why y'all won't like, comment, or subscribe? Like, for real, come on. Help a sister out. I'm doing this. I'm doing this simply because God told me to. And like I said, regardless of if y'all do like, comment, or subscribe, I'm still going to do it. And regardless if you don't, I'm still going to do it because this is something God is calling me to do. And I've always wanted to use my voice, and I think I'm using it in the best way possible at this point. But I know I'm going somewhere, so ain't no telling how long and when it's going, but I'm going somewhere. So thank y'all again for tuning in, and like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have an awesome Monday, and be the best version of you through God. Have a nice day.